Hey you guys, it's Audie. I gotta come in today with a little bit of the bimbo from Breakfast with Bimbo. Okay, we're having a little disclaimer today. So we recorded this episode covering a documentary about Ed Gein. The bimbo in me accidentally recorded his name wrong in my notes. So throughout this episode, we ended up calling him Ed Gein rather than Ed Gein. So my apologies for that. We thought about re-recording this episode, but we decided that it was kind of a funny one. So we wanted to keep the antics in there, and I just decided to make a little disclaimer. I am saying his name wrong, so sorry, but stay here for the next 5 minutes, and I promise that it is a funny mistake that you will want to hear. With all that being said, please enjoy today's episode, and I'll see you in a couple minutes. I'm Danny.
I am Elise.
And welcome to Breakfast with Bimbos! I'm excited for today. Are we talking about something horrible? Absolutely, as always. Are. But I'm still excited nonetheless because we are talking about Ed Gein.
What?
What?
Ed Gein is the man who inspired the movie Psycho.
I thought you said edging. Not that type of podcast.
Imagine. I'm so confused. Fucking imagine. I'm like, guys, guess what?
We're doing a threesome today.
That's for the OnlyFans in 5 years when we're truly desperate.
Okay, cool.
No, Ed Gein. So this is the man. Ed Gein.
Okay, continue.
So this is the man that inspired the horror movie Psycho, which was the first horror movie that was ever made just about, like, a killer like
Isn't
that.
Isn't that the one where the lady's in the shower?
Yes.
With the
Yeah.
knife?
Like, the most iconic horror film, in my opinion.
I've never seen it. I only know that one part.
It's fucking great. I'll explain Psycho later on when it makes sense for those of you that haven't seen it, so that way, you know, we get there, but y'all just need to understand that this is a crazy-ass motherfucker.
Well, aren't they all?
You're right. Mm-hmm. So, we are in Plainfield, Wisconsin.
It's always Wisconsin.
And we are going to talk... the cheese, girl.
It's the cheese. Something's in the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what this is so random. Do you know what I constantly think about?
Do
you know what I always think about with Wisconsin? Of course it's cheese, but I don't remember what it was. It's like so deep in my memory. There was something involving Demi Lovato. Maybe it was Sunny with a Chance. Where something happened and she had to go to Wisconsin and she had to bring a fucking cheese ball. And the picture, the picture of that cheese ball is ingrained in my brain because it looks like a tiny moon.
I remember that.
And I don't remember what it was from.
I have no idea. I've watched one episode of that show and I have never seen it again.
It's fine. Go over to the Instagram. I'll post a picture of the cheese moon she had. Okay. We're gonna talk about Ed's early life because I just have to talk about him. This guy's fucking crazy. Normally I don't give a shit about the killer, and you know, like, I want to shed light on the victim and make that the main point here. But we don't have a lot on the victims, unfortunately, because this was in the early 1900s. So, we're gonna talk more about him in this episode to understand why the fuck he's such a freaky bitch. You'll understand why he's a freaky bitch later. So, Ed Gein was born August 27th of 1906. He was born in La Crosse, Wisconsin. Wisconsin. I feel like that's the only way you can say that. Is that offensive? Maybe.
My brain, when you said lacrosse, I just go to the sport, and then the sport brings me to Teen Wolf.
Same. I was thinking the same exact thing. I was like, oh my god, I've been watching Teen Wolf recently.
Teen Wolf. So his parents were George Philip Gein and Augusta Wilhelmine. So we have George and Augusta. Okay. And I cannot think of Augusta without Augustus Gloop. Willy Wonka.
Oh, I haven't seen that movie in years.
All I can think of is his little song when he's like stuck in the chocolate tube.
Yeah.
That sounds like euphemism.
His name.
Me neither.
All I remember is Violet.
Violet Beauregard.
You turning violet.
Violet. So he was the second born. He also had an older brother named Henry. That becomes important later. All you need to know is that Augusta, the mother, was very religious, like out the ass religious. She constantly just spoke of the evil of the world and how all she cared about was her family and making sure that they were, quote, righteous. She especially hated drinking and how women were, quote unquote, naturally promiscuous and instruments of the devil.
Sounds like my brother, minus the drinking part.
But obviously women are the problem, of course.
Yeah.
So she would read them the Bible every day. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but the way that she read the Bible wasn't great, because she would specifically pick out verses about death, murder, and, like, divine, just God. Like,
That's horrible.
She was just like, let's talk about the worst of the worst in here and never tell you anything good about it.
Yeah.
I will say my brother's not as bad. He goes through religious phases.
That's fair.
We're in the South.
Yeah.
Crisco on the walls.
What?
Yeah, Crisco on the walls.
Have you heard of this?
Yeah, you didn't read the text.
I didn't.
Okay.
I was at work.
So my brother went through this, like, phase, like, where he was like, there's something evil in this house. I will get rid of it. So he went to, like, a priest, and the priest told him to do something very specific to get the demons out of the house. And that specific thing was going around the house and telling, like, whatever it was, that it's not welcome, and that God doesn't want it there, and to put oil around the house. Like, on every window, on every door frame, on all the walls.
I thought it was salt. Are they just gonna have a slip and slide in order to get in the door?
Oil is a thing.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
But I've never heard of it being used with Crisco.
Yeah, Crisco is quite... Like, I've heard of, like, olive oil,
Yeah.
like, virgin olive oil.
Yeah.
He said Crisco.
Crisco.
Yeah, so he came in the house, and he went, I'm gonna save us. I'm gonna get rid of whatever this bad energy in this house is. So he goes to the pantry and grabs Crisco. So I start giggling because I'm like, Crisco, why Crisco? I giggle and I ask him why Crisco, and my mom yells at me and she goes, "Stop that! Go to your room!" And I'm like, why? He's trying to do something nice for us. You can't let him do something nice for us. And I'm like, he's just using Crisco. All I wanted to know was, why is he using Crisco?
Did he take the Crisco to the priest and he blessed the Crisco?
I think
He's using moon water.
He blessed it himself first. He said, this mighty Crisco.
So he goes around. He sounds like a total robot doing this. So he goes around the house, Crisco, putting it everywhere. On all the walls in a straight line. The lines were not straight. They were wavy.
Is there like a sheen?
There was, like, I will touch a door frame till this day, and I will get Crisco on my hand.
Oh
I'll be like,
my God.
gross.
Oh
So, like, it's on every single door frame.
He said
every
roaches.
window, like, on all the walls.
Oh my
Just
god.
in a line.
He's a psychopath.
And he goes around basically going, "You're not welcome here. God does not want you here." And he just says that over and over. He repeats it. And so my first thought was, oh, if I act weird, he's going to think I'm possessed. So I can't act weird. And in doing so, I choke on my drink as soon as he starts. So the whole time I'm
Exercise.
coughing.
You're just like...
Oh, he's gonna think I'm possessed.
Oh no.
But yeah,
Wow.
Christ.
that's my life.
Literally, my life. Thank God someone else knew that. I was like, I'm gonna seem so weird if I start singing this.
No.
Okay, well, so yeah, much like your brother, Augusta fucking hated that shit. She also hated her husband George, like despised him,
As she should.
Oh,
because he was a heavy drinker,
and
he like never kept a job.
Oh, so he's a deadbeat.
Yes, he was awful. So they ended up moving to La Crosse. He like bought a grocery store. George, the dad, did.
With what money?
Good fucking question. But he buys a grocery store, sells the store really quickly, because he just decides it's not for him, I guess. And they leave the city. He moves his entire family to a isolated 155-acre farm.
Okay.
Scary.
If
This
y'all
sounds like a
want to know,
cult.
if y'all want to know how big 155 acres is, that's the size of Disney.
I've never
Disney
been to
World or
Disney.
Disneyland?
Probably World.
I have no
World?
reference. Compare it to Six Flags, please.
Like
3 Six Flags.
yeah, like 3 to 5 Six Flags.
I haven't been to Six Flags in years. I actually just remember that compared
like-
to the mall. Mall of Georgia.
10.
Like
Like Mall of
20.
Georgia, 10. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, very, very large. Very large. That is what you need to know.
Including the parking lot.
That's huge.
Yeah. That's, like...
How many football yards?
I have no fucking
deep
clue.
diving.
Hold on, wait, now I want to know. How many
I need to know.
how many acres in a
My
football
brain is
field?
not good at calculations unless it's in
Well, there's
front of
100
me.
yards.
1 hour later.
A football field is only 1.32 acres.
Jesus.
So,
Christ.
100,
Oh.
basically 140 football fields.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Sounded like Linda from Pop Oh my god! Alright, so they leave the city to go to isolation. And the only time that Ed would leave this 155 acre farm was to go to school. Otherwise, he just lived there constantly. And Ed was like a little odd, as you would be in total isolation.
Yeah.
He was really shy, and the teachers would say he would just like randomly laugh for like
Ooh.
no reason, almost in the way of maybe he's like telling jokes to himself and laughing out loud.
Like you do.
But despite all of this,
That's me.
despite all of this, he's like a really good student, surprisingly.
Oh, that's good.
And according to family friends, if Ed would ever try and make a friend, just a friend at school, his mother would nip that shit in the butt and be like, no, they're a bad person. So she was like isolating him even outside of the farm.
She's like, it's my son, no one can have him.
For real. Like, she was crazy. So on April 1st of 1940, Ed is like 34 at this point. Ed's father, George, dies of heart failure at 66. After his death, both Ed and Henry started working odd jobs to just keep the farm maintenance up. And Ed's favorite job was babysitting,
Ooh.
which apparently he was great with kids. Like, he had kind of a childish personality and just, like, understood children. And,
Well, he's
and
probably living through them because he never
That's so
had
true.
a child.
Yeah.
that's so true. And I would already like to preface and say he did nothing to kids. So we're fine in that department.
I was literally wondering that. I was like, oh my
No,
God.
we're fine in that. We did enough with John Benet Ramsey last week. This involves only adults.
Okay, cool. Which is still bad, but
Still bad,
better than
but-
children.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So throughout the odd jobs, the older brother Henry ended up meeting a divorced woman with 2 kids and fell in love with her. Now, he was really worried about leaving Ed alone with Augusta because she's fucking insane. And she's like, you're just going to be alone with her all the time. And, like, I know that she's already going to be pissed because I'm going to this, in her head, harlot of a woman because she's already been married and had 2 kids with somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So nobody was happy about him leaving other than him. And Henry would talk really poorly about Augusta to Ed, and Ed never caught on. He would seem like really shocked and just like appalled at the fact that Henry was talking bad about their mother. So he didn't see Augusta as a bad woman.
Yeah.
Then we jump to May 16th of 1944, so 4 years later. Ed was like burning away some marsh grass that was on the property somewhere.
Ooh, I love watching videos of that.
Of course you do.
That's a thing.
Yeah, like, I think.
I've seen them. I have seen them.
The part where, like, they clear a field by just setting it on fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
is
so scary.
fun.
Mm-hmm.
It's great to watch.
You normally have
I'm
to, like,
sure.
coordinate with, like, the fire marshal.
well, yeah,
In
you
order
can't
to-
just like start a fucking a tiny forest fire and be like, "Don't worry about it, Chief. We're
fine."
good over here." So apparently, this fire, they just don't care. Got out of control.
No, of course.
So
course it did.
the fire marshal comes, they deal with it, the fire's done with. Almost immediately after, Ed randomly reports Henry missing. This is 4 years later, so I don't know. It seems like Henry wasn't living there anymore at this point, so I don't understand how he immediately was like, he's gone. Like,
4 years later. Oh my God. Where'd he go?
right?
He was just there.
He's
So-
gone.
He's gone.
So with lanterns in hand, they search the property to find 43-year-old Henry face down in what they thought was maybe a fire accident, like he got burned or something. Only he had no burns on his body, no fire around him, nothing. Basically, that's not what happened.
He's taking a little nap.
Take a little nap.
Oh my god, what if he, like, agrees with his mom
Well,
and is like, I have to get rid of him to make my mother happy?
after a autopsy was performed, and remember this is 1944, so like the best autopsy
Wasn't the
that they
best.
could, they found bruises all over Henry's head.
Ooh.
So, even with the bruises, they ruled this as no foul play and claimed that he died from choking.
Oh?
Oh?
On what? I have no fucking clue. So, no investigation. They did not give a fuck. And later on, in 1957, while investigating a murder that Ed did, which, big surprise, guys, he's gonna be a murderer, they questioned Ed about someone else, and the officer was like, this is more than likely like a Cain and Abel story, which would make so much sense with like the Bible being taught to them all the time, where Ed just felt like Henry needed to go and killed him and used the fire as a cover-up, hoping that the fire would eventually get to Ed's body.
Reach him.
And it didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So, Henry's dead. Augusta and Ed are now alone on 155 acres. Shortly after Henry died, Augusta had a stroke that paralyzed her. I couldn't find how it paralyzed her, like if it was from the waist down, if it was all over. So I'm not sure the extent of it, but I know that Ed had to help her heavily. So this grew their bond even closer. Sometime in 1945, both Ed and Augusta went and visited one of the neighbors. Apparently this neighbor, his name was Smith, he was a piece of shit. This is the saddest part of the story, in my opinion. This man apparently beat a dog to death. Justice for the dog. And this woman came out of the house, like, screaming at Smith to stop it, and Smith just didn't care. And Augusta is not at all mad about Smith beating a dog to death. She is more mad that this woman was a, quote, harlot in Smith's home that he was, going after.
What the freak?
And I'm like, girl, huh? What? Huh?
In what world does that make sense?
I love that my brain went, all dogs go to heaven. Or the movie.
I was thinking of the movie.
So sad.
The movie, oh my god. I watched it once and I couldn't.
Have you heard about the little girl who played the voice? Her father killed her. Like, she had done all her lines, and her father had killed her before the movie even got done being...
Guys, next episode.
What?
And
that's crazy.
the reason it's so sad at the end when, like, the dog's saying goodbye to the little girl, and she's like, will I see you again? It's because he filmed his lines for that scene after she had died.
No!
And it took him so many takes to do it because it was his goodbye to her. So I cry every time I see that scene now.
That hurt me.
It's so sad.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look into that. That's fucking crazy. I did not know that.
Like, if you watch the clip now, you can hear the hurt in his voice.
Oh.
And like, there's like this line at the very end where he says something, and it wasn't even part of the script. He added it in.
Oh.
Damn.
But
Okay.
it's so sad. Yeah, if you watch it, you will cry now.
The way that I feel way worse about that whole situation than anything I'm about to talk about is awful.
I know, yeah.
Animals, I can't deal with. Like, people, we've done some shit. Animals don't deserve it.
Yeah.
So, Augusta, as she deserved, had a second stroke after that.
Damn.
And she died shortly after that on December 29th of 1945. She was 67 years old. And Ed was completely devastated. He had, quote, lost his only friend and one true love. And he was absolutely alone in the world. Keep in mind, Ed never married, according to history, never dated.
He was gonna fuck his mom, wasn't he?
He wanted to. I believe that.
Definitely. 100%.
Well, and also he just had such this awful, like, perception of women because of his mother.
Yeah, that's
Mother.
fair.
Mother. Because of his mom, like, he just didn't think that women were good at all. So, like, how could he find somebody that he
Yeah.
felt was, like, worthy of meeting
That's
his
so
mother?
sad.
I know.
It's been drilled into his head.
Trust me, you won't feel bad about this in a few minutes. So Ed kept the farm by taking on more odd jobs. He ended up boarding up all the rooms that his mother used in the house. The entire second story he boarded up. Like, he boarded the staircase. He boarded up the downstairs parlor and the living room. And they remained untouched until the house was sold, like, years later.
Oh, damn.
The rest of the house started to get, dirty, like a man is living in it. And he ended up making his bedroom in a room just, like, right off of the kitchen. So he really just had a kitchen, his room, and, like, one other living room, I guess, and that was it. He didn't live in the rest of the house.
A bathroom?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I would assume so too.
Yeah, well,
You
it's also,
never know.
it's 1945 on a farm. He probably had an outhouse.
I guess
You're
I'll just
so
piss
right.
on the floor.
Well, at this time, he also got really into pulp magazines involving cannibalism and Nazis.
Ah,
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Lovely.
So he was real fucked up.
Oh, yeah, he particularly really liked this guy. I'm gonna say this name wrong. I think it's Icy Koch. It's I-I-S-E.
crotch.
Icy crotch. and
Listen,
edging.
it's-
Coming back at you.
That's our drag names. So it's spelled I-I-S-E Koch.
I-I-S-E.
Okay.
Icy.
Icy crotch.
So, okay.
I don't know.
So it is Icy Crotch.
We're gonna call it that. He
Yeah.
deserves it because this man was some kind of like sadistic motherfucker. I think he was a guard because it talks about how he would pick out prisoners who were tattooed. So it sounds like he was probably a Nazi. So like we don't give a fuck if he's itchy crotch.
Itchy Crotch.
But he would pick out prisoners that had tattoos, kill the prisoners, and then skin the tattoos off of them to make lampshades.
Okay, that's kind of badass, though.
POV, I die, you can have my tattoo.
Yeah, exactly. I would love that.
Wait, which tattoo would you all want?
Your cupcake.
That's
Wait,
fair.
I don't remember what all you had.
I have like 40 tattoos to be
Yeah,
fair.
I have over
I'll
40.
take the teeth.
The teeth are
teeth.
probably my favorite,
Yeah.
The
honestly.
teeth are really good.
Yeah. I'll take your panther, Danny.
Yeah, you got it.
I want the whole one.
You got it.
I want your clown heart. You get the
Yeah,
other
she's
one.
so cute. I love them.
Okay,
No
so now that
one
we...
wants my snake.
Oh, I forgot about the snake!
You
This
go
snake's such a
perfect.
cutie.
He's so cute.
Guys, we make such a cute lampshade.
Yeah.
Let's.
Next merch coming out.
It's just a lamp. All of your tattoos on it. POV, when we all die, we get someone professional to make us a lamp and put it on our graves.
Solar powered.
I want everyone to come and turn it on every night.
Oh my god, please. It lights up every night and it's just a gross little flesh color.
In my head, because like Danny and I have so many tattoos, we're like a poncho at that point. We're so much
We're
bigger.
fire hazard.
But like, I'm a big bitch. My tattoos are big,
Yeah.
y'all.
You have 2 lamps on both
That's
sides.
lamps.
so right.
All 3 of us are in one casket in the middle. Like, spooning.
Yes, yes. We need an extra. We need a double one.
We put hats on our skeletons. That's one of those clips that, like, if I could, I would go back and animate. Okay, so later on, Ed ended up selling 80 acres of the farm just to kind of make it easier on himself. You know,
Yeah.
leave him with a clean 75 acres left.
Quick math. I love
Right?
that.
Yeah, I was really shocked.
I saw you buffering.
I'll take out that pause.
Yeah.
So now we're jumping to his crimes. November 16th of 1957. There's a 58-year-old woman named Bernice Warden who was the worker and owner of the Plainfield hardware store.
Not Bernice.
I know! But she disappears, just like gone without a trace. The hardware store's truck had been seen leaving the back of the building around 9:30 a.m. and otherwise nobody had any idea where she was. And it was deer hunting season, so keep in mind, it was slower in town. There wasn't a lot of people out. It was very common for everyone to just be gone during those hours. So it wasn't a busy town also to begin with. Something to think about. Well, we only found out that she was missing because Bernice's son, Frank, who was also a fire marshal and sheriff, walked into the store around 5 p.m. to, I guess, pick up his mom or check on her. And he finds the cash register open and bloodstains on the floor. So Frank told the investigators that he was working with that the day before his mother's disappearance, he was in the store and saw Ed there. Apparently, Ed was supposed to return the next morning to get a gallon of antifreeze from the store. The receipt for the antifreeze was the last receipt left on the counter. So this is how they're linking it to Ed.
A little clue.
So that evening, Ed was arrested. He was arrested in the West Plainfield grocery store.
Oh,
Like, imagine
I
you're
would've
trying
loved to have been there.
Like, you're trying to shop for dinner, and it's like, oh, fuck, there he is. And the sheriff's department started searching his farm, like, while they're arresting him. So this is all happening at once. When they get to his house, they find Beatrice's decapitated body in Ed's shed.
oh my fucking god.
She is strung upside down in the quote-unquote fashioned like a deer.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Like, you can look into the exacts of it, but, like, she's just she is roped all to hell, like, upside down, in a crazy manner.
Where's her head?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So she had been shot with a .22 caliber rifle, and mutilations were made after her death. I don't know what, but she had been fucked up afterwards, definitely. So now we're gonna get into everything that they found in Ed's house while searching for just this one crime. Mentally prepare yourselves.
Okay. Strapping in.
Yeah, you know, get comfy. If you're eating right now, stop.
Man. It's no longer breakfast.
No.
Oh my god. Don't tell me he dug his mother up.
No.
Don't. Oh, what if she never left the house?
Okay, so while searching, they found full human bones and fragments,
Okay.
a wastebasket made of human skin,
Oh.
human skin covered chairs that he had upholstered himself, skulls on his bedposts, female skulls all around the house with some of the tops sawn off of them, bowls made of human skulls, a corset made from a female torso from the shoulders and waist, leggings made from human leg skin, masks made from the skin of dead women. So, like, full face masks of people's faces that he took off.
So, real life Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
They also found the remains of a woman named Mary Hogan. We'll get into her story in a little bit.
I've heard her name before.
But they found her face, just her face.
Her face?
Just her face, in a paper bag. And her entire skull in a box in a closet. They found Bernice Warden's entire head in a burlap sack. They found her heart in a plastic bag in front of Ed's stove. They also found 9 vulvas in a shoebox, a young girl's dress, and the vulvas of 2 underage women around the age of 15 with that dress.
You told me there was going kids.
I'm sorry, I forgot about those 2. I'm so sorry, my bad. I lied. A belt made from human nipples.
Okay, what the fuck?
fashion
This man is just a fashion designer.
4 noses. And I want to know where he kept those. Like, do you just have a drawer? And it's like 4 noses.
What?
A pair of lips on a window shade drawstring.
What?
A lampshade made of human skin. And fingernails from women.
Oh my god.
So I'm going to let y'all just take that in for a moment.
That's a lot.
Was this all in the space that he occupied, or
Yes.
was it hidden in the spaces he closed off?
Nothing was in the spaces he closed off. This was all in
Nothing was
his
hidden.
areas.
So his trauma started after his mother died.
So this was just all right there in the open.
Oh
like when you
my
walked in, you literally
God.
walk into Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my.
Jesus Christ.
So all of these artifacts were photographed and then, quote unquote, decently disposed of.
What do you mean?
What do you
decently
mean?
disposed of?
I don't know because
The
I couldn't
only-
find anything about it.
The only way you can decently dispose of them is burning.
Or a hospital.
Oh, I'm sorry, can you imagine the smell?
The smell of that would be awful.
Yeah.
But this is what he was doing.
Imagine the people that moved into that house later on.
Oh, trust me, no one did.
No one.
No one did.
No one.
Good, because you said it sold.
No,
so
we'll
it's
get
like-
there, we'll get there. So, when questioned, because obviously police are like, Ed, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
He said that between 1947 and 1952, aka right after his mother died, he had made as many as 40 nighttime visits to 3 separate graveyards to dig up buried bodies while he was in a, quote, dazed-like space.
Oh, what?
So he claims that 30 out of 40 of those times he would come out of that daze and be like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this. I should just leave. But 10 of those times he did not leave.
So, you're telling me all those people are apparently, air quote, dead already?
Yes,
And that he did not kill them?
that's what he's claiming.
I don't think I believe him.
Right?
I don't think I do either.
Well, so apparently, if he woke up in the daze, he would be like, this isn't funny, I don't know why I'm laughing. He would be digging up a grave, already casket open, and he'd be like, I probably shouldn't do this. Close casket, put the dirt back on top, and just leave.
What the fuck?
Yeah, honestly, I feel that.
What do you mean?
What?
When you're doing something, you're like, oh, what I'm doing is crazy and stupid. What am I doing? And then you just abandon
I
it.
just see it through. Not
Yeah.
this, not murder, but
Not murder, not
That we
anything
know of.
that he is doing. But the feeling
Dun, dun.
of, starting something, like a craft project, and then halfway through, you're like, what is this?
that's
What am
fair.
I doing?
That's fair.
Comparing murder to a crochet project is crazy.
Yeah.
I never said I was saying.
So, on the occasions that he did not snap out of these days, he would dig up the graves, and he claims that these are, recently buried people. So that's why they're, fresh.
So that way that the dirt's already
Well, also, you have to remember, during this time, people weren't buried 6 feet down. They were buried 2 feet down.
You're so right.
So it was a lot easier to rob a grave back then. So he would only dig up middle-aged women that he thought resembled his mother.
Ooh.
Oh.
So he's really a mama's boy.
And he would fully take the bodies home. He
What
would
does he
did
just
with them?
he would tan the skins to make his furniture, which he had learned how to do by doing all those little odd jobs around town.
Oh my god.
Ew.
Ed admitted to stealing from 9 different graves and led investigators to all of them.
Really?
Yep. So no one thought that Ed would, like, actually do this. Apparently he was, like, a decent guy in day-to-day life. Like, he was a little funky, but he was always nice. He would, you know, just look like a normal dude who smile at you when you're, you know, at the grocery store. Wouldn't care.
He's like a werewolf. Whenever it turns to the full moon, he gets freaky and starts robbing graves.
Real. Absolutely.
Well,
crazy.
what's also crazy is that during this time, it's not like today where we just put a casket in the ground and put dirt on top.
Mm-hmm.
The casket goes inside another wooden crate, so he's having to, like, break these fuckers open.
I didn't think about that.
Oh yeah.
So he's there for quite a
Yes.
long time.
So while these caskets were being investigated, after he led police there, one of the caskets was completely empty. One of them was almost empty, but contained, quote, a few bones, and Ed's crowbar inside of it. He left it there by mistake.
Dumbass.
And the final casket had most of the body missing, but Ed had returned the rings and some body parts to the casket.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's
real
like,
fun.
I don't want your personal items.
He's
I'm
like,
just
I don't
here
care
for
about
your
that.
skin.
Right?
Yeah. Dude, when I die, I want, like, one of those giant metal bars to be put over my grave so people think I'm a vampire.
That's
Wouldn't that be
I love
so
that.
cool?
Bury me with some garlic.
yeah.
Bell on it. I'll ring it every now and then.
Oh my god.
I would love that.
You know
actually.
that was a thing for a
Yeah.
long time. Like,
If someone was buried alive.
they would just ring the bell.
Yeah.
That's why grave watchers were a thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it wasn't to watch the spirits. It was like in case someone rang a bell, they're like, "Oh fuck, we
Yeah.
gotta get him back up, y'all." So when Ed's mother died, he started creating his own human suit to resemble and play pretend as his mother.
Ew!
Oh my gosh.
That's gross.
So he wanted to quote unquote crawl into her skin.
To crawl into her skin?
Why didn't we just get? Why didn't he
Why
just
didn't
do
he
this to
just-
his mother?
Yeah, that's
Fair.
what-
Why?
that's
I
what
guess because
Get
he
all these
loved his
people.
mother so much.
He didn't want to like deface her
I
body
guess
or
so.
whatever.
Yeah.
Did he get anything from his mom at all?
I don't think so. I mean, like, not her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Wild.
Oh my god. That's
So he did deny having sex with any of the bodies and explained that he only didn't because they smelled too bad.
I don't believe him.
Okay, but
I
some
don't
people
either.
alive are the same.
You so right.
I wish photos existed back then.
Well, they did. They
They
just haven't
did.
been made public.
Yeah.
I tried to do some research to find, like, anything
was-
about it. Nothing.
I was
They've been
thinking it would
sealed.
be too expensive for them to take photos.
No, they do have photos of it because they said that they took photos and then just, like, disposed of the remains as properly as they could have. But I think just over the years they either got destroyed or misplaced or they've been sealed so far away for no human to have to go through and see. Because every officer that had to go into this home said, like, it fucked them up for life.
Like, I bet.
So during this investigation is when Ed admitted to shooting 51-year-old Mary Hogan. So her head was found inside her home, which I already told y'all. But he later denied having any memory of doing it, had any memory of telling the police he did it, nothing. There was also a 16-year-old girl whose parents were friends with Ed, like they were pretty close. And she would hang out with him sometimes and reported that Ed had kept shrunken heads in his house. That was like just like a sideshow oddity, you know, like these are fake or whatever. They weren't fake.
Oh my god.
They were not fake.
That's terrifying.
Oh my god.
Well, and she kept being like, dude, how do you have these? You know, like, where are you getting these from? And he's like, don't worry. I have a cousin who served in the Philippines during World War II, and that's where I got these. And she was like...
Still sketchy.
Well, she's like, I'm 16. I don't know any better.
Yeah.
Well, during the interrogation of Ed, one of the sheriffs, his name is Art Shirley.
Like
Love
Art the
that
Clown?
name.
Yes. Art Shirley reportedly assaulted Ed by banging his head into, like, a brick wall. Because, you know, that's gonna help.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, because of that, his initial confession was ruled inadmissible. So, they couldn't use a lot of what he said. All thanks to the sheriff not being able to just keep it in his fucking pants.
Yeah.
You stupid dick. That sheriff later died of heart failure at the age of 43 before Ed's trial.
I wasn't expecting that.
He said, you know what? My bad, y'all. Goodbye.
Sorry.
So a lot of people that investigated the house or kind of somewhat knew what was going on in Ed's house refused to testify because they were so terrified
I
of
don't
the
blame
horrors
them.
that they saw. They were like, I can't relive that.
I do not blame them. Not one bit.
So, in addition to the murders of Mary and Beatrice, Ed was suspected of being involved in several other cases across Wisconsin. As many as up to 20 to 30 cases. None of them have ever been confirmed other than Mary and Beatrice. We have confirmed Beatrice because we know that he went in there.
And
he
shot her.
Well, here's what's even crazier. He shot her with a gun from the wall of the store.
Oh.
Why
So-
was it loaded?
So, he got antifreeze from her, went out to the truck, put the antifreeze in his car, came back in, and was like, hey, I actually wanted to look at this rifle real quick. So she walks over to the rifle on the wall, and her back is now turned to him. He takes a rifle off the wall, shoots her.
Why was it loaded in the store?
I don't know. I don't know if he was able to load it. I don't know. But he shoots her point blank in the back of the head. Because he later on tried to claim that the gun that they were looking at in the store went off and just shot her by mistake.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Which-
crazy.
It's in the back of the head. That didn't fucking happen.
No.
Yeah.
Especially if it's on the wall. You would your head would have to be
that's
on the
Yeah.
wall.
Impossible.
So in November of 1957, authorities confirmed that Ed was on a list of, like, the missing people. Had a whole fucking list of them. He took a lie detector test, trying to claim that he didn't, kill anybody else. And they were all like, yeah, this is true. He didn't do it. And I'm like, lie detector tests are bullshit, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't believe that shit. But because of that, he's, like, kind of getting exonerated. Because everyone's like, no, he couldn't have done this. Not nice Gein with the house full of corpses.
Mm-hmm.
So he started seeing a psychiatric, he had a psychiatric evaluation done. And they claimed that all of this violence was only directed to women who physically represented how his mother looked.
That's fucked up.
So apparently he did hate his mother, he just wouldn't talk about it.
Well, she did kind of ruin his
Yeah.
childhood and, him growing up.
Yeah. So none of these are officially attached to him, but I'm still going to talk about some of the crimes that are reportedly to have been his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, we're talking about kids.
Oh,
My bad, I'm sorry, I didn't realize, I'm so sorry. So, Georgia Gein, what a name.
Okay.
Georgia Gein, she was 8 years old. Georgia disappeared near her farm home at 3:30 p.m. on May 1st, 1947. She was given a ride home by one of the neighbors from school, and she was dropped off, basically at the edge of her road leading to her farm. And she was last seen by that neighbor getting a stack of mail out of the mailbox before walking down her driveway. She was never seen ever again.
Oh.
The only thing that was seen was another witness reported seeing a dark-colored 1936 Ford sedan with gray plastic spotlighting in the area that afternoon. This is the same exact car that Ed drives.
Oh, shit.
so he definitely did it.
More than likely. I mean, how many fucking killers are out there?
I know, yeah.
Especially with that car. Come
In
on.
Yeah.
a small town.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this brings us to Evelyn Grace Hartley. She was 15. So Evelyn went missing while babysitting a 20-month-old baby. She was babysitting at the home of her state college professor. His name, I'm gonna fuck this name up, y'all, was Viggo Rasmussen.
Huh? Okay, that's a name.
This was on the evening of October 24th of 1953. She was supposed to check in with her father around 8:30 that night by calling him from the house phone, and after hearing no call, he attempted to call her. Nobody picked up after several hours, so he decided to just go to the house himself and check in on her.
That's not creepy at all.
Yeah.
Checking in on your daughter or not?
Oh, it was his daughter?
It was his daughter?
No, so she's babysitting for a random guy. Her dad called her because she's only 15 and was trying to make sure she's okay. They had an arranged 8:30 time slot that's you're gonna call me at this time.
Okay.
She didn't call
Okay.
her dad. So the dad trying to call her, nobody picked up, said, I'm just gonna go over to the house and check on her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when he gets to the house, he finds all the doors were locked, but the lights are on, the radio is on, and items are scattered all through the house, it's ransacked.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
So he's just seeing this through the windows. So he ends up breaking into the house, going into the living room and seeing all the furniture has been moved and shifted, and he finds stuff just in random spots, including Evelyn's school books scattered across the floor. So the father goes upstairs and into the living room and finds her shoes, one in the living room, one on the second story. He also found his daughter's broken glasses on the second floor. Which is
so
just, that makes me so upset. I'm that's, ugh. And after this, there was no evidence of Evelyn ever again. Nobody ever found her. There wasn't remains of her found on Ed's property that we know of. But
So she's still missing.
Nobody ever found anything about her. She's just gone.
Oh my
So
god.
sad. What happened to the kid
That's a good question. I guess
when she was baby?
there was nothing said about it, so I guess the baby was still just there.
Just alone.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
So this brings us to Victor Harold Travis. He was 42 years old. So he was out deer hunting with a friend named Raymond Burgergrass.
What is with these names?
I know, these names are fucking wild.
What?
So this was on November 1st of 1952. Keep in mind, if this was Gein, this would be his only known male victim.
He probably just got in the way.
Ooh. Well, it might have been another thing of, like, I don't know, maybe he defaced an old woman or, like, did something to his mom. Like,
Fair.
we don't know
Fair.
any backstory of, like, who Augusta knew in life or anything like
Yeah.
that. So this was in the late afternoon. Both these men were on a hunting trip, and they ended up stopping at Mac's Bar in Plainfield for several hours to have a couple drinks. Around 7 p.m., they both left the bar and got into Raymond's car. Both the hunters, along with the car, drove off and were never seen ever again. Even the car disappeared.
Even
What the fuck?
No traces of them, just gone.
they just vanished.
Yep. And where they were hunting was right next door to Ed's property. Like, they lined up.
Whew.
And they're just gone. Well, so my thought was, you know how he found, or the police found Beatrice in the shed, like outside. Mm-hmm. What if he was like out in his shed with another body that he brought home, and like the hunters accidentally wandered onto his property and
he
they
was gonna
saw
get in
something,
trouble.
and he said goodbye.
Yeah.
You can't, like, nothing can be known, and then just like stole the car. Because on 155 acres, you could hide a fucking car.
You can't.
Yeah, that's a lot of space.
Yeah.
I doubt they searched every nook
Well,
and cranny.
and with 155 acres, you're gonna tell me that there's no lake or like
Yeah.
water source that you could just like drive that shit into? Mm-hmm. And at the time, it's 1940, like, or 40s. They're not gonna have the technology to find a car at the bottom of a river.
No.
So Ed was also loosely linked to a disappearance of a neighbor named James Walsh in 1954. James was 32 at the time of his disappearance. James and his wife were living near Ed, and Ed would actually help out the wife after James passed with, like, chores and stuff, just trying to be, like, a good guy, whatever.
Yeah.
So Ed was also looked into for that disappearance, but I couldn't find anything about it. Like, the husband just went missing into thin air.
What is up with all these people just, like, randomly going up
Because it's
missing?
1940 and nobody gives a shit.
And no one's going missing. They're all just being killed and no one's looking.
No one's looking for them.
And who, with so many people going missing in a small town, it's kind of like,
It's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's, like,
Especially when you
obvious.
find, you know, a house of literal corpses.
Yeah.
yeah, literal house of horrors.
Yeah. So on November 21st of 1957, Ed was arraigned on one count of first-degree murder. This was Beatrice's murder. He pled not guilty by reason of insanity.
Of course he did.
Well, he was diagnosed with schizophrenia and found mentally incompetent for trial. So he was sent to Central State Hospital for the criminally insane for years, until 1968, when doctors determined that Ed was, quote, mentally able to confer with counsel and participate in his own defense. 20 years later,
Of course.
Oh my god.
on November 7th, 1968. So keep in mind, he's also in his 60s at this
Yeah.
point. The trial lasted 1 week.
20 years of a wait and only lasts one week.
Well, Ed claimed during the trial that he accidentally killed Beatrice. That's when this story came out, 20 years later. After...
20 years later? It didn't, like, no one talked about it for 20 years?
Well, he initially in his confession was just like, I killed her, and didn't give any details. Or they were inadmissible because that stupid cop, Art, assaulted him. So anything that was said in that interview was never made public. So he could have admitted to all 40 murders, and we'll never know because that one guy beat his head against a brick wall.
Wow.
He deserved to die at 42.
Yeah.
Oh, police, just do your job.
So at the request of the defense, Ed's trial was held without a jury, just a judge. So the judge was going to decide everything. Mm-hmm. So the judge, Robert H. Gomer, found Ed guilty of everything
Of course.
on November 14th. And this is just guilty of Beatrice, because that's the only thing they were trying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So the second trial was to deal with Ed's sanity, to find out if he was capable of just going to prison like a normal criminal. So after testimony from several doctors and psychiatrists, the judge ruled that Ed was not guilty by reason of fucking insanity.
Oh my god.
That's stupid.
And
Oh my
ordered
God.
him to be committed to the same fucking hospital
Oh
that he
my
had
God.
already been in the past 20 years.
Did they put a time frame on it, or is it just for life?
For life. Ed spent the entirety of the rest of his life in that mental hospital.
Well, I guess that's kind of good, I guess.
And because of his mental instability, they could never try him for Mary Hogan's murder. So she got no justice.
I hate that.
Even though he fully admitted to killing her.
But they couldn't use it.
Couldn't use anything. So on March 30th of 1958, there were rumors that his house and the property were going to become a tourist attraction.
What the hell?
To go and see everything in there. But mysteriously, thank God, on the morning of March 20th, the house was destroyed by a fire.
As it should be.
I think there's somebody else
Well,
on this.
so the fire marshal reported that the garage fire had been set from like 45 feet away from the house, and that a cleaning crew came in and was like given a task of like disposing of all these coals like way far away from the house, and they disposed them too quickly and closely, and it like caught the house on fire. There's no way that that could have happened. There was no coals found leading up to the house, and it was largely believed that the house was caught on fire due to arson. But do you know why it was never officially determined? Guess who that fire marshal was? Beatrice's son.
That's what I was thinking.
It was Frank Warden.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Was it her son? Or someone, a fire marshal?
So, when the fire broke out, he claimed that it wasn't an emergency to put it out.
Oh
that it'd
my
be fine.
God.
So he let the house burn to the ground. And you know what? I'm fine with that. Good for him.
Yeah.
Justice for him.
Because the house was still sitting there with all the doors sealed off from where his mother, like, those rooms that she would use. They were untouched. Like, other than layers of dust, everything was exactly where she left it.
Jesus.
Which is so fucking creepy. And when Ed learned that his house went up in flames, please guess what you think his response was.
Oh my god. Did he freak out? Or did he go like, oh, okay.
I feel like he was so nonchalant about
He
it.
said, just as well. Just as well.
Oh my god.
He said, actually, I don't care.
Oh my God.
So Ed Ford's sedan, which was used to haul all these bodies for years and years, was sold at a public auction.
You're a joke.
Oh my God. Would
It
they at
was-
least disclose all the information?
Oh, yes. Because it was sold to a carnival sideshow where you could pay 25 cents to go and see it.
Oh my God.
Oh.
It is unknown today where this car is.
That reminds
Oh
me
my
of that,
God.
it was this guy. He was a train robber. He was killed, and they sold his body to a circus. And he had been used, like, he mummified.
Oh.
And
I've
they
heard about
used him
this.
for like 50 years
Wow.
as an attraction until they found out that he was actually a human being, because one person went to move it and broke an arm off, and a bone was
Oh
in
my
it.
god. Like, I love the aesthetic of circuses. I love
Yeah.
the artwork and all that. I hate actual circuses.
Yeah, no. The
I
shit that
think
goes
this-
on behind.
The sideshow stuff, how they're not paid very well, how you can be
Yeah.
thrown out at any instant. It's just not.
I've never been
Good.
to an actual one because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
same.
horrifying.
Well, and also just the animal abuse, point blank.
Oh,
Yeah.
Dumbo scarred me.
Yeah, right?
Scarred for life. Like I said, I like the aesthetic of it. That's it. I don't
Yeah.
like the actual stuff. Trust me, we're all clown girlies here. But otherwise,
We
fuck
do a
that
clown
shit.
photo shoot every year.
Yeah, we do.
We
Check it
do.
out on our Instagrams.
Yeah.
Multiple times a year, actually.
You right. So Ed died in the mental hospital, should have been in prison, due to respiratory failure and lung cancer at the age of 77 in 1984.
Karma!
Yep.
That kind of makes sense with all the fires that he burned.
Yep. So he was given a gravestone. He was buried in between his mother and his brother. This gravestone had been chipped away at the corners from people taking souvenirs of it.
That's so gross.
Oh, until 2000 when someone stole the entire thing.
Oh my God.
Someone said, yoink, mine.
Fuck, those are so heavy too.
Well, it wasn't like a full, you're thinking of like a rounded gravestone. This was like a brick.
Oh,
Like a brick
those are
gravestone.
still so
They are
heavy,
still
though.
heavy, absolutely. It was like a cinder block, kind of.
That's what my dad had. Just one in the ground. Where it's not like, it's not like one that stands, it's just placed.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's
God, I just wasn't ready. So the stone was
Moving
recovered.
on.
The stone was recovered a year later and has now been kept locked in police custody.
Good.
Yeah.
His grave is still there. It's just unmarked, but not unknown, because we all still know that he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless somebody grave robbed him.
Karma!
You're
Karma!
so right.
That's all we know. So, this story was used as inspiration for, yes, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But this was the inspiration for Psycho, which if you've never seen Psycho, which I know you haven't, Elise, Psycho is about a man named Norman Bates who is obsessed with his mother. Throughout the entire movie, you are led to believe that the mother is the one killing everybody. It is only at the end of the movie that, spoiler alert, 75 years later, you're led to believe that the mother was the killer this whole time. When at the end of the movie, her skeleton gets turned around and you find out it's been Norman Bates in a costume of his mother the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And the end of the movie, he has like this monologue where it's like zooming into his face and it's really weird. Part of that monologue is exact words from Ed Gein.
I didn't know that.
And that was the
That's so
first...
creepy.
Psycho is the first ever slasher movie ever made. Like, that was the first movie made about, like, a serial killer.
Yeah.
That didn't exist otherwise. So, as shitty as this guy is, and as much as I fucking hate him, he's the reason why we have slasher films now. And
Props
that's
to
why...
you, but also no.
But that's why slasher films started in the 70s and 80s. They were inspired by this motherfucker.
Damn. In a way, he's a trendsetter, but not in
Right?
a good way.
Oh my god. And that's the story of Ed Gein.
I love the story of edging.
I still can't get over that that's what you fucking thought I said. The look that this woman gave me. She said, huh?
We had edging and who?
Itchy crotch.
Itchy crotch. I think that should be the podcast episode name.
Edging and itchy crotch.
Yes.
Someone's gonna click on this and be like,
Ooh,
yeah. And then be like, oh, no.
Shit.
Wrong one.
This motherfucker's crazy.
Yeah. This is just like one of the most insane cases. And I wish that there was not more crime, but like just more, I want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I wish that on his deathbed or something, he would have been like, yeah, I killed all those people or something.
Yeah, I wish that interview was public.
Yeah, but because he was so crazy, they technically can never make any of it public.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there like a time frame when you can make it public?
Not when you're mentally insane.
Really?
Otherwise, like how it was with our last episode, John Benet Ramsey, you know how the jury indictment and all that came out later on, like the reports?
Yeah.
It's because it had reached the 15-year mark. Because it was like a regular crime.
Yeah.
But because this is an insanity case, it doesn't count.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
I want to know.
I know, me too. I feel like I brought down the room because this was insane.
Yeah. I know it's like a cold case or whatever, but like, damn.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
Imagine me sitting in a boba shop taking notes about this, and I'm like,
The horrors.
and I'm like, I can't text either of y'all about this because I had to save it. I'm like, y'all don't even know what I'm reading right now.
Jesus.
Having my silly little girly drink with some sushi, and I'm just like, oh, this is horrifying.
Freaking out.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on this episode, guys. I know this was a hard one because holy shit, what the fuck are we talking about?
It's something.
It's something, that's for damn sure. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you check back with us. We post new episodes every single Monday. Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. We're at Breakfast with Bimbos on Instagram and Breakfast Bimbos on Twitter. Also, Danny runs the Twitter, so we love her for that.
Yippee! Twitter fiend.
Twitter feed! Tweet her, she'll tweet you back.
I got you.
Also, if you have any requests for cases, send them to us. We want to know. I would love to cover something that, like, somebody else put in.
Yeah.
Lily agreed.
Lily agrees.
Really,
With that being said, I'm Audie.
I'm Danny.
and I believe.
And this has been Breakfast with Bimbos!
So, my brother. Okay, I'm either having a smoke or do you guys smell burning?
My mom's cooking.
Okay, so I'm not having a stroke.
Okay.
No. Soup is ready. She literally, as I picked up my phone and said, soup.